Alright guys, it's me here. Today we're going to be doing some Blockbench. So it's going to be a tutorial, quick how to model. And if you don't know, Blockbench is basically what they use to model things in Minecraft. So everything is mostly squares, okay? So right now, we're going to start with a simple model. And I was thinking we could make a scorpion because it's cool and I think it might be pretty easy. So, first, a quick overview of the tools. So this is your grid. And these are a few tools: move, resize, rotate, pivot, vertex. So pivot is where you rotate from. Rotate is just rotate your cube. Resize is make it bigger or smaller. And move is you can move it anywhere around the grid. So here are a few things: toggle options, adding groups, and add cubes. So what you want to use most is add cube. So I just added a cube. You can make a block out of this, but we're making an entity. So what that is basically Bob. So I tapped on resize. I stretch it out a bit. And let's see what we can do. Since it's a small model, we're going to have to do something when we make a texture. I'll tell you what a texture is later. So we've got basic small base model. This is good enough right now. So this is going to be our scorpion's body. Alright? Next, we're going to add a cube. We can take the resize tool again. Oh yeah, and also the move tool. This one's to go forward, this one's to move up, and this one's to move side. So that's how it works. So what we're going to do with this is use the resize tool. Put it like that for the stinger, right? Because what's a scorpion without stinger? Resize tool like that. Oh, and we can also do this. Right click this and tap on duplicate. Right click has a bunch of options. So we can use those sometimes. I'm going to resize this to make it a bit longer. I might change it if I don't like it later. Let's move this a little up. We can duplicate this again. Move it up. And we've sort of got a stinger. No, I like this more. Let's resize this so that it doesn't overlap. And that would be good. So we've got our stinger. And our body. I want to make the stinger sharp. So to do that, we have to rotate. But first we got to create it. So duplicate. Normal square. I'm going to move this here. Find out where the pivot is. It's right there, so that's where it's going to be rotating from. I don't want it there. I want it up here. So now the pivot's over there. We can use the rotation tool. Oh, I chose the wrong thing. Never mind. So we don't want this. We want this one. We change the pivot to here. We tap again, and it's rotate. And bam, we've kind of got a sharp edge of a stinger. Let's see. I guess that's good enough. We'll change the background later. So now after we make the stinger, let's make the pincers, because scorpions have those big pincers right on the front. So we have a cube, and since our scorpion model is small, I think I'm gonna resize it, make it a little bigger. So let me delete that quick. And expand this, because there. I'm gonna inflate it by 1. Move this here. Move this here. Move this here. And move this here. And basically inflate it all by 1. Oh gosh. Let me move this here. Let me move it here. Let me move this here. Alright, I think we know where to move it. let's just yeah, this looks crazy. So you move this here, and we've got Scorpion, but it's a little bigger. This one, what we can do is resize it. This would be it. Or let me just redo everything. Make it back to the small version. Alright, so it was right in the middle. But let's just take it back to the small Scorpion version. So for this one, let's press it down and then duplicate it so that we have two arm pieces, right? Two parts of the arm. And now it's time to make the actual arm. So we make a new cube. And we basically resize it so it's flat again. And we have to kind of make this so that it looks like a pincer. Maybe if we duplicate this. Oh, but those pincers look huge, don't they? So what we can do, bring this in here, but rotate it out. And this pincer, we can move it in, but rotate it out. Kind of looks like a pincer. Not really, because we changed the pivot. Even this looks like a better pincer. So after we do that, what we can do is duplicate it and move it to this side. And we've got two sort of pincer-like things. So we've got the Scorpion's pincers, and we've got the tail. Now we have to do the legs of the Scorpion. Legs, they're pretty easy because you take a cube, you move it here, and you flatten it, move it down. You've kind of got a leg already. You duplicate it. Scorpion doesn't have enough room for the legs, so that's a bad part. That's not very good. Let's extend the body then. And if we extend the body, we move this here. And if it looks bad at the end, we can always extend everything else. I know scorpions aren't supposed to have 6 legs, but it's kind of hard to put 8 legs on this model because it's kind of small, but it's good enough. Let's see how this looks. Never mind, that does look as good. Alright, now that we expanded this, let's actually make the tail longer. And this actually solves another problem. It doesn't make the pincers look as big. So let's make this part of the tail longer. Let's make this part of the tail longer. And let's just move this down here. Or maybe this part looks a bit too long. And also this part. So basically it's the same thing as it started. But we've got a scorpion. We can add a few more design aspects, which makes it look a bit cooler. But first, we have little gaps in the pincers. So let's fix that quick by adding one more cube, putting it here, resizing it, making it flat. So now we've got something covering the empty area of the pincers. And if we duplicate that, we can add it here too. So now there's no empty area. One design thing is that it's kind of, you see that, right? It's kind of looking weird. But if it's the same color, it just doesn't show. So that's a good part. So basically, we've got a basic scorpion shape here. We can improve it with a few design aspects. So I'm going to show you a few. For this scorpion, just to make it look a bit cooler, we can add something on the back. Kind of like spikes or something. Even though scorpions don't really have these in real life, we could add it. Our scorpion has a little mohawk now. I guess that's cool. It wouldn't really fit though. So we've got the basic scorpion design. It looks good and everything. We've got our legs. We may be able to improve those a little. We've got the pincers. They look good. And we've got the tail. So let's look at an actual scorpion quick. A scorpion looks like this. Looks like their legs are tilted a little backwards. So what you can do here is maybe, first of all, delete the rest of the legs because they look really plain. And kind of completely improve the legs. So the legs have to be one thin and they have to go outwards. So what we can do is make it like that. So we've got this design, but we rotate it. And if we rotate it, actually, let me redo that. Let's find a pivot. Pivot's down here, let's move it up there. And now when we rotate it, it rotates just fine. So there, that's a much improved. And bam, we've got a scorpion leg. So the rotation for this leg is 20. So just remember it when we go into the other side. We basically do the same thing. We make it flat. We change the pivot because we don't want it to rotate here. Unless I want to rotate. Oh wait. What am I doing? Alright, so it's back. Let's make the cube again, and this time no pivot. Take the cube, move it back to its original area, make it flat, and this time we're going to change the pivot correctly. Move the pivot up, turn to rotate. Okay, we made another mistake with the pivot. We move here, and we move it up. This is the right pivot. Now when we move it, it should be, yep, it's perfect. Now we have to make it 20, but this time negative 20 because it's on the other side. So now we've got it in the right angle. Alright, looks like we made one more mistake. We must have rotated one more side. This should be 0. And bam, it's all good. It's perfect. Now if we duplicate the legs, and we do it one more time, we've got a nice scorpion. The legs are rotated, we've got its pincers, and we've got its stinger. So, we've got the thing, and we've got the model. That's how you use Blockbench to model something. And in the next episode of this tutorial, what we're going to do is use the paint feature and create a texture called Scorpion. Let me just show you what to do before the next episode. You make the name of your model, and you press check for template. Once you do that, you don't need any of these things right now. All you need, you know what color is. You can change the color of your texture. For resolution, I'm going to use 32 to see if it's good. Yes, 32 looks nice. So bam, we've got a texture of our mob, the scorpion. Well, that's it for today's episode. We've created a blank texture, and we've created the whole mob, the actual cube, the form of it. So we've got our model, but we have to texture it to actually make it look good. So that's all for this video. Thank you, and I hope you learned something new today.